Thank you, Speaker. It's a real honour to be here in this place today to pay my respects to Her Queen Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and extend my deepest sympathies to the royal family who have lost not only a great leader but a mother, a grandmother and a great-grandmother, as we've heard. I trust the King and his family will be comforted by the knowledge of the deep affection in which Her Late Majesty was so widely held here in New South Wales. In her first official visit to Australia in 1954, she visited Dubbo after addressing both houses of the New South Wales Parliament just 6 days earlier on February 4. She was welcomed at an official reception at Victoria Park, then proceeded on a walk to the War Memorial between rows of invited guests and community groups, including the CWA, Red Cross, Boy Scouts and Girl Guides, before visiting pavilion exhibits and viewing ring events at the Dubbo Showground. The Dubbo Dispatch reported the reception was among the greatest she received on her tour of New South Wales. Banners and strings of coloured lights were festooned across main streets as locals and visitors cheered and shouted. Her Majesty captured the hearts of Western people with her friendly smile. Well may we truly and loyally say, God save our Queen, long may she reign happy and glorious, the paper reported. On this trip to New South Wales, she also visited the Flying Doctor Base in Western New South Wales, where she broadcast over the network, paying homage to the fortitude, the courage, the humour and friendliness of the men, women and children of the outback. She visited many places. After her first tour, in fact, she later was quoted as saying that the 10 days she'd spent in New South Wales have indeed been memorable ones, and I shall remember all my life with pride and pleasure the inspiring welcome I've received. Her Late Majesty and the late Prince returned to Dubbo on Feb 21, 1992. She chatted with people who'd waited patiently for hours. She walked through an honour guard of RSL representatives as the Dubbo City Choristers sang God Save the Queen. She visited the School of Distance Education and also toured Taronga Western Plains Zoo. She was no stranger to Western New South Wales. She visited Bourke in March of 2000. She toured the local public school then. She was welcomed at a town reception in Central Park and addressed a large crowd of people. She was a supporter of our primary producers as well and was genuinely interested in the challenges and opportunities they faced. In 1970, she opened officially the Sydney Royal Easter Show, and as an avid horse rider and dog lover, her genuine interest in the workings of the RAS was felt by all who were fortunate enough to meet her and those who merely saw her passing by. And of course, earlier this year, as Minister for Agriculture, I had the real pleasure and privilege of meeting and spending time with Her Late Majesty's daughter, Princess Anne, when she officially opened the 2022 Sydney Royal Easter Show, celebrating its 200 years. In 2018, Her Late Majesty said her thoughts and prayers were with the many individuals, families and communities and businesses that have been affected by drought, and thanked all those who stood shoulder to shoulder showing their support. She made a private donation in support of the drought reliefs. Now, in May of this year, I wrote to the Governor to inform her that New South Wales was officially 100% free of drought and requested that information be passed on to Her Late Majesty, along with my personal gratitude for her ongoing support for farmers across New South Wales. Of course, as we've heard, she went on to become the longest reigning British monarch, Australian sovereign and leader of the Commonwealth of Nations. For more than 70 years, through the darkest of days and in times of triumph, Her Late Majesty devoted herself to her country and to the Commonwealth, and as we've heard, often did it with great humour. She served with dignity, courage and above all a commitment to all of us. So on behalf of the Dubbo electorate, on behalf of those across Western New South Wales, I say thank you and may she rest in peace.